is there some kind of internal reading or assessment within the MNM that this is going to have electoral impact? We all know the ideals and the, the lofty things that are said. Ultimately, elections are there to be won, madam. So is there some kind of affirmation about MGR being electorally potent for a new party like yours?
Not from us. I can see others remembering MGR all of a sudden, but from day one we had been talking about him, and we are not looking at that. But I'm sure that people should notice, we do talk about Mahatma Gandhi, about Kamarajar, and about MGR as well. And of course, Kalanjar, who has been who has taught us how to be a good orator, who has taught us to be good leaders. We do look up on everyone. It's those parties who want to own him are very insecure about the whole thing. But we are talking about him right from the beginning.
Mr. Sathyan, Chief Minister Palaniswamy, who we just had on stage here at the conclave, has held power. Contrary to many expectations, he's held the party together apart from the Sasikala faction that had to break away. What would you add to the reading by Mr. Kannan that the age of the political icon is over? Do you think Mr. EPS, the Chief Minister, has in some way demonstrated that there is this void, but it doesn't need to be filled by some superstar or some icon? There are more than enough people to take the politics of Tamil Nadu forward, and this shadow of MGR doesn't necessarily dictate that the next person to take things forward needs to be some kind of cinematic superstar.
I'll go with Kannan, and I'll certainly borrow one of your statements, saying that if somebody has successfully demonstrated having a career from silver screen in politics, this is a state which has invented it, as you rightly pointed out, because that was a time in 1950s and 60s and 70s. Yeah. Silver screen was the only medium to reach out to the masses and larger medium of people, larger sections of people. But today, with the advent of technology, with so much of things around you, the political acumen of Tamil Nadu people have grown to extraordinary. Today, the question is, why is Kamal Haasan wants to be in public life at this time and at this age? And people are still clueless about the ideology. And they question the intention of people who says that I want to move from silver screen to the public life. So they are very clear. So they watch each and every action of the people who are in the stardom, who are there in public life. Yes, EPS has clearly filled that void. And once he gets the mandate from the people once again in 2021, definitely he will be one of the tallest icons in the political history of Tamil Nadu. Gone those days wherein this silver screen is viewed as a stepping stone for politics. That days are gone. And definitely you need to build your own brand, like how my counterpart Ilangovan sir said. You need to have your own brand. You need to build followers selling your ideas and ideologies, not by translating your charisma gained elsewhere through some other profession, and you cannot sell those in this public life. Because people have to see you thick and thin of their lives. You have to stand by them, you have to fight for them, you have to be their voice, you have to be the voice of voiceless, which unfortunately people have not seen in many of the people who aspire to be in public life, particularly from the silver screen life. Okay. So that would be the biggest disadvantage for them. I think they will take ages to be there.
Okay. It will take ages for the new entrants and the new aspirants from the silver screen to make any kind of impact. Would you like to respond to that, Ms. Sripriya?
No, I'd like to put an end to this age factor. Their Chief Minister is 6 months older than my leader. And only now he's visible to people. So age has nothing to do if you want to serve people. And what was your question? I'm sorry. Mr. Shiv.
You want to answer his question?
I never said Kamal Haasan is old to be in public life.
Why did he come in this age?
No. Yeah, I'm saying people will question. People is watching
everything. People are
not
questioning. It's only the politicians
are questioning. And my Chief Minister is in public life. He became the MLA way back in 89. No, so my question is...
But Mr. Sathyan, he's Kamal Haasan. Are people asking him why he's coming at this time, or are you asking?
They are asking, not
That's
people.
A question which resonates in majority of the mind. Why at this time? What's the need? That's
what
a
is
question.
The need is because the void is the need.
This is the same which was there for Mr. Rajinikanth as well. What is the need? You say there is a leadership void, but it's been aptly filled by somebody else.
Okay.
But if you say you have proved yourself, you are metal in the silver screen, no doubt about it. Nobody questions that. If you say that I want to look into public life, I am here. What's the reason? What's your ideology? That's what I'm saying.
Are you politely saying that Kamal Haasan and Rajnikant until he had political aspirations are opportunists? I mean, why not? If there is a political void, why can't they join politics?
Yeah, you cannot ignore that theory as well. Because probably, yeah, you are old enough to still rule the silver screen. You are looking at some other aspects. That's why I rightly pointed out. Somebody has defined forward integration successfully in life. Moving from silver screen to public life is Purchi Talevar MGR, following which is Amma. So you certainly don't have the choice right now.